All right, let's jump into this right fast. Let's talk about this supposed rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Is there a rivalry? Is there really? I mean, I know they had their little thing with this can't see me bullshit and all kind of stuff in college and all that kind of stuff. But ever since ever since in the WNBA, is there really a rivalry? I mean, there's really not. There's Caitlin Clark, and then you have Angel Reese. Who's winning? Who? In order for there to be a rivalry, there has to be some competition there, and there's not. So let's check this out. I came across this on Twitter. Sorry, X, and let's see what it says right here. And there's a little video attached to it, but let's listen to it. It says, Caitlin Clark versus Reese, is it close? Is this really a rivalry or something else entirely? When you look at the matchups between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, the results tell a different story. One team keeps winning, controlling the spotlight, and driving attention, while the other is still trying to catch up. That's a freaking fact. That's a fact. There's nothing. There is no rivalry here. It's Caitlin Clark and the fandom that follows her, and then you got Angel Reese that can't even recently went to a Barbie bullshit and what, there was 5 people in the building. Caitlin Clark shows up at an event and there's thousands lined up to get in the building. The conversation around Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese keeps getting labeled as a rivalry, but fans are starting to question that narrative. I ever since I started talking about the WNBA, I knew there was no freaking rivalry. It's maybe attitude toward each other or whatever. I don't know. It is competition. Let's just listen to the video. Look.
Sky, let's talk facts. The Sky went 0-5 against the Fever last season and have only won.
Let's take a listen.
Stop calling this a rivalry. It's not even close. Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky? Let's talk facts. The Sky went 0-5 against the Fever last season and have only won 1 game in 2 years. That's not competition, that's domination. Yet somehow, this keeps getting labeled as Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese like it's equal. It's not. One side is winning games, selling out arenas, and moving entire schedules. The other side is just trying to stay relevant in the conversation. Rivalry or mismatch.
Listen,
Drop your
this is a fact. These statements are facts. They're not even coming close to beating the Fever and Caitlin Clark. Period. And in order for there to be a rivalry, there has to be some type of competition. And there's zero competition. There's zero listen, the only thing I'll say this, the only thing that Angel Reese beats Caitlin Clark in is her Instagram follower or what social media following. Because truth be told, Angel Reese is more of a social media person than she is a basketball player. And let me tell you why I say that. Is because when she has an event or there's some type of event that they put on, because you remember the Sky has decided not to have Barbie night. Angel Reese's fans are social media fans. They're not people that are actually deciding to show up. Caitlin Clark fans, on the other hand, people actually, their families actually see this date. Okay, let's think about this. They see the date of this game and where it's at, and it's close enough for them to, even if it's 100, 200, 300, 400 miles or further out, it's close enough for them to book like something ahead, like a hotel or Airbnb or whatever ahead of time for with their family function. Family gets like it's a vacation, like it's an opportunity for them to just see her and to have. How many times have you seen like a line going up the steps trying to get a signature from Caitlin Clark, even when she's injured? She's not even playing in the game, and people are lined up waiting to get a signature from her. Do you see that for Angel Reese? No, you don't. You know why? Because there's two different fan bases here. Angel Reese's fans are more social media people that get on the internet and talk shit and dish gallop and all kind of stuff. Where Caitlin's fan base is there to see her, to communicate with her, to support her, to buy her stuff, to do the whole 9 yards. You cannot say that this is a rivalry when this is the fact. Angel Reese goes to play at a different stadium and they can't even sell out. Caitlin Clark goes to a stadium, overflow, sold out. This year goes to show you that that's the case, because the WNBA owners are saying, "Oh, Caitlin Clark, we just got them scheduled. We need to move to a bigger establishment so we can make more money, because Caitlin Clark brings the fans." This post or tweet or whatever you want to call it is right on the money. This video, I don't know who, but I guess it's Clinch Queen YouTube. Credit to them for coming out and saying it, because it's a fact. There is no rivalry. Caitlin outperforms by a long shot. The Chicago Sky versus the Fever is a joke every year. You can write it down pretty much as a win. So it's not a rivalry, and it's interesting and fun to talk about, but truthfully, it's not a rivalry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Till next time, see ya.